60 seconds, but go ahead and jump in on the chat. Let me know you're hanging out this afternoon. It is noon on a beautiful Thursday in April. We're in the midst of the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic, but we're keeping you encouraged and we're keeping you engaged through some of this great content. Well, hey, again, if you're just joining with us, go ahead and let me know in the chat, in the comments below. We'd love to give a few shout outs to those who are watching. Let's see, got a few folks watching. All right. Well, hey, I appreciate everybody who's jumping in today at noon. Today I'm going to talk a little bit more about care. Again, my name is Matt Hoover. I serve as the campus pastor at our Newport News campus. And this Thursday segment at noon has been totally dedicated to equipping you and really empowering you to look for creative ways to provide care to those in your life right now. And in previous episodes, we've talked about having empathy during this time, how important that is. Especially to those who are going through some very difficult times right now. We talked about prayer, how praying for others right now is an incredible way to provide care. And today, we're going to talk about technology. We are going to talk about technology. And now some of you are comfortable with technology. Others, maybe it's a little bit of intimidating for you, but my hope and my prayer is to give you a couple of things. Robin, it's so good to see you. Robin, thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of our time together this afternoon. But again, my goal today is to show you some fun and some creative ways that you can provide care and keep people connected via technology. And, care is simply helping someone feel like they're seen and that they're not alone. And one of the best ways to provide care to others, especially right now in the midst of this pandemic and social distancing and the stay-at-home mandate, it is really through the use of technology. It really is through the use of technology. And technology really has opened the door for us to be a more connected society. I'm leveraging technology right now as we speak to provide content designed to encourage you, to inspire you, and to some degree, hopefully provide care to you and to others. I want to share with you a little scripture for those who maybe are wrestling with technology. In 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 19, Paul says, though I am free and belong to no one, I have made myself a slave to everyone to win as many as possible. And essentially what Paul is saying is that he will go to any extent and any length to reach people, to provide care for people. And my hope and my prayer is that would be your stance in terms of technology and embracing technology, that you wouldn't say, oh, it's too unfamiliar, it's too scary, it's too intimidating. I'm just going to kind of keep my distance from technology. No, I want to encourage you to do what Paul did and say, you know what, if technology is the way to care for people, and if technology is where everyone's at, then man, I want to leverage technology and use technology to connect with people, to provide care, and ultimately share with them the hope of Jesus. And technology gives us that very opportunity, even in the midst of a global pandemic. And so today, I want to share with you some ways that you can practically leverage technology to provide care for those in your life. Now, this past Sunday, Pastor Stu talked about the unexpected on Palm Sunday over 2,000 years ago. He taught us that unexpected circumstances help us see Jesus. Well, we're definitely experiencing an unexpected circumstance right now. But like Pastor Stu said, unexpected blessings come out of unexpected circumstances. And really one of the unexpected blessings that's surfacing during this time in our nation is technology. Technology is keeping many of us from going crazy. It's helping us stay connected to one another. If you're thankful for technology, why don't you add some hallelujah hands in the comments below? If you're grateful for Disney Plus, if you're grateful for Netflix, if you're grateful for the internet, if you're grateful for cat videos on YouTube right now, because for some of you, that's what's keeping you connected and engaged and entertained during this time. But I know for many, technology is a bit intimidating. And I'll be honest, going live, like what I'm doing right now, it's kind of intimidating for me because it's still new and it's a little uncomfortable. But it's only intimidating and it's only uncomfortable for me because I've never done it before. And what I'm learning is, like most things, the more I do it, the more comfortable it becomes. And I hope that you'll embrace technology just like I am, and it will become more comfortable to you as well, because it's a great opportunity for us to provide care to those that we know and love. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's what today's going to look like. I'm going to share with you some practical things that you can do leveraging technology to help people stay connected and cared for. But I need your help. What I really want to have happen today is for this chat thread, whether you're on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, is to really be a resource to people who are looking for ways to leverage technology to stay connected to one another. So I'm going to offer some things, but I'm also going to ask you to put some links and some helpful resources that you've discovered in the comments as well. And I think if we can all contribute together, we can help so many more people. Okay. So as I'm talking about things, if you have ideas or different things that you've done to stay connected using technology, then I want to encourage you to go ahead and put those in the comments below. Samantha, I see you out there. Amy, Kimberly, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Noah, what's up, Noah? Joining us on YouTube. Well, hey, here's a couple of practical ways to leverage technology to provide care for those in your life. The first one is this: to point people to care websites. Point people to care websites. I don't know if you realize this, but websites are now the new storefront. You can shop on websites. You can pay your bills on websites. You can even bank on websites. And now you can provide care to others using websites. That's right. You can use websites to provide care. And Water's Edge has a pretty darn good website for providing care. If you haven't heard about it yet, covidcare757.com. If you know someone who's been affected by COVID-19 and they need help and resources and assistance during this time, make sure to point them to covidcare757.com. And if you're looking to get involved in the relief efforts to those who are affected by what's happening in our country, in our nation right now, go to covidcare757.com for a ton of helpful resources and to find a way to serve and get connected. Again, if you know of any other helpful websites during this time, please post them in the comments. Let's, again, share some helpful resources to those who may be tuning in now or who may be tuning into this a little bit later. Again, point people to care websites. All right, another way to provide care during this time is to use social media. Use social media. Now, notice I said use social media, not abuse social media or allow social media to use you. Social media, things like Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, they are all tools. They are designed to be a place for people to connect and share information. So use it to do just that. Use it as a platform to connect with people and to share information that has brought you hope and provided care to you during this time. Water's Edge Church has produced some pretty spectacular content for you to engage with and share with others on social media. See, our goal as a church is to provide content that will add value to your life and the lives of those that you would share it with. So leverage and use social media as a tool you can use to connect with people and share life-giving, hopeful content with the world. See, when it comes to social media, sharing is caring. We all learned this in kindergarten. Sharing is caring. But when it comes to social media, if you want to care for people, Share some of the helpful resources that you have discovered. And yes, share some cat videos along the way, or guys blowing up stuff or throwing axes. Make sure to share all kinds of fun stuff using social media to help the world feel better connected and not so isolated during this time. Again, share Water's Edge church content, share encouraging things that you're finding. Just put it right there on your personal page so the world can see it, because the world needs some hopeful content more than ever, especially on social media. Here's another practical way to leverage technology to provide care. Send an e-card. All right, let me say it again. Send an e-card. See, sending encouraging cards and notes to others is a great way to express care and concern for others. And I know the mail is still running, but people are starting to ask some new questions like, where was this envelope before it landed in my mailbox? did the mailman or mailwoman wear gloves when handling or delivering my mail? Did someone infected sneeze or cough on my mail as it was sorted? We are asking all kinds of new questions with everything that's happening with the pandemic. So, but through the use of technology, you don't have to worry about that when you're trying to send encouraging messages to one another. You can send an e-card. You can send a card via the internet. You can send someone a digital card. Now, e-cards, they don't have to touch anybody's hands. And because they're totally digital, there's zero risk of that message being contaminated or passing this virus to anybody else new. E-cards also allow you to communicate the same message of love and encouragement and communicate to those that you love and care without the risk of unintentionally spreading the virus. So I scoured the internet earlier this week, and here are a couple of websites where you can find e-cards and send e-cards to those that you want to express care and concern for during this time. There's ecards.com, americangreetings.com, smilebox.com, jibjab.com. You can just search e-cards and tons of online card companies will come up. Again, if you know of an e-card company that you've used in the past that was really easy to use and allowed you to express your care and concern for those that you love, go ahead and put it in the comments. Share that link with those who are watching and those who are commenting on what's happening here on social media. Vicky, it's so good to see you. I see you there on Facebook. Thank you for everybody who's tuning in. All right, here's another helpful tip to provide care to others and help people stay connected using technology. Embrace Zoom and FaceTime and Skype. Embrace video-based communications. Again, with quarantine happening, social distancing, the stay-at-home mandate, we really can't get out and see people face to face as much as we used to. But video-based communication is giving people the opportunity to not only hear another person's voice, but also to see their face. And our groups here at Water's Edge have moved entirely to Zoom-based meetings, and they are absolutely loving it because it's helping people stay connected and creating a great environment for care. So Zoom with somebody this week, or open up your FaceTime app. Don't just call someone, don't just text them. Open up your FaceTime app and look into the digital eyes of those that you know and love. And speaking of Water's Edge Church groups, if you are not connected to a group right now, you need to be connected to a group. We believe groups allow you to receive connection, care, and growth. And so if you want to find out all of our available groups or join a virtual group right now, go to watersedgechurch.net/groups, and you can browse through some of our available groups right now. I need a group. You need a group. We all need a group, especially during this time. Also, if you're sitting there watching and you're not a part of a group, and maybe you want to lead a group and you want to host a group so other people have a place to where they can get connection, again, go to Water's Edge Church /groups and let us know that you're interested in leading a group. We'd love to have some more virtual groups open up so more people can get connected. Okay, here's another practical way to stay connected. And this one's actually really fun here, and to provide care for people using technology. You can play games, exercise, and have fun virtually and invite others to do the same. So again, it's so important for us to laugh a little bit during this time. It's so important for us to stay active during this time. And really, it is so important for us to find ways, creative ways to have fun. And so I want to share with you 3 ways that you can play games, have fun, and exercise virtually. The first is this: host a virtual game night with friends and family. Now, Hasbro Games has converted a lot of their popular games to an online version of the game where you can literally tune in from all over the world and play Monopoly together or play any of a number of their popular games online. Another one of my favorites is jackboxgames.com. If you've never gone to jackboxgames.com, it's an incredible resource. It's got a ton of fun games on there. My favorite is Quiplash and Fibbage. Really, really cool, fun games. But they got a bunch of online games where, again, literally you can tune in from really all over the country as long as you got Wi-Fi, as long as you have a computer or a tablet or a smartphone, you could jump on and play a virtual game together. It's a great way to laugh. It's a great way to feel connected to others during this time. Uno, Cards Against Humanity, Apples to Apples. There are all kinds of games available online that you could jump in and invite others to be a part of. As a matter of fact, my buddy Micah, he came up with a innovative and creative way for us to do a poker night. I've been getting together with some guys prior to the quarantine just to get together to play some poker. And obviously with the quarantine and the stay-at-home order and no gatherings of 10 or more, we can't play poker like we used to. And so he came up with a creative way for us to still be able to play poker and stay connected. And then again, if you know of anybody or any websites or any resources where people can online game together as far as play board games online, please add those links into the comments below. Let's help out one another and share some of these helpful resources. Okay, here's another fun way to stay connected during a pandemic is join a fun Facebook group, especially all of you who are joining us on Facebook. I know you're already using Facebook, but recently Facebook has significantly upped their game when it comes to groups, and they've really got a group for everybody. So if you want to meet some new friends or find some people just like you, consider joining a Facebook group, and there's tons of groups available. I want to highlight one. My friend Bob Baster, he actually hosts a weekly trivia challenge, a trivia night. It's Grey Goose Pub Trivia Tuesday. So again, if you look on Facebook for Grey Goose Pub Trivia Tuesday, it's hosted by my friend Bob Baster. It's a great way. Get a team of people together, participate in his weekly trivia challenges. And again, it's a great way to have some fun. It's a great way to stay connected during this time. And then last but not least, a great way to stay connected to people is to join an online exercise or workout group. Our governor has said it's so important for us to stay healthy and to exercise. But sometimes we don't know what exercises to do, or because we can't go to the gym, we don't know what workouts to do. And so join an online exercise or workout group to get some pointers and some tips on how to stay healthy even in the midst of a pandemic. Our very own campus pastor from Yorktown, Ben Carr, he's been hosting a workout through our Water's Edge page. It's a killer workout, so I want to make sure that you know about that. Nick Long from our Newport News campus, he actually hosts a WEC running group, and you can find this group on Facebook at WEC Running Club. WEC Run Club on Facebook. And he is constantly encouraging people to get out and exercise. He's engaging with folks. They're definitely creating a community together. And so again, we all need to stay fit. We all need to get out there and exercise. So let's leverage technology to help us stay healthy and help us stay connected even during what's going on. Nike has a great community built around exercise and fitness, tons of resources there as well. And here's the deal. Here's the thing. Whatever you do, just stay connected to others. I mean, have fun with others, exercise with others, play games with others. Let's just find some creative ways to leverage technology to stay connected and care. Here's the last way, practical way that you can provide care through technology, and that's by giving online. giving to Water's Edge online. I know some of you, maybe you're used to showing up to church on a Sunday and dropping your offering in the giving boxes that we have in the lobby, but you maybe haven't had the opportunity because we haven't met physically, you haven't had the opportunity to drop your offering in. I want to encourage you to go to watersedgechurch.net/give and start giving online. When you give online, you're ensuring that the mission continues to move forward and that people in our community are receiving care. And so for some of you, you've yet to start giving online. I want to encourage you, now is the time to start, because when you give, it ensures that care is happening. So again, go to watersedgechurch.net/give to start giving online right now. Well, hey guys, don't let technology intimidate you during this time, but see it as an opportunity to connect and care for others and to continue to advance the gospel and move the mission forward. Speaking of moving the mission forward, don't forget, we got an incredible Good Friday experience for you and your family this coming Friday. And we've got Easter Sunday coming to you this coming Sunday. We've got 6 different service opportunities for Easter. So get out there and invite and share and let people know that we are hosting some incredible Good Friday and Easter experiences for them and their family to give them hope during this time. Hey, I love you guys so much. Again, we are WEC and we are here for you. Let's stay connected. Let's continue to give care to one another. And let's do all we can to encourage one another. I want to say, before I get off, I want to give some shout outs. Pam, I see you. Pam Locker's joining us. Bonnie, it's so good to see you. I miss you guys tons. Oh my goodness. We've got someone tuning in from Brazil. Renita, oh my goodness. A missionary from Brazil. Oh my goodness. Thank you for taking the message of Jesus to Brazil and providing care to those in Brazil. Oh my goodness. Tamala, it's great to have you on. Andrea, Christina, we've got so many folks joining in here. Teresa, oh my goodness. Jason Webster, what's up, man? It's so good to see you guys. Again, please drop some comments in the comment area if you know of any other helpful resources to help people stay connected and cared for using technology during this time. If it's a link to a website, if it's a link to a digital board game or a fun Facebook group that you've discovered, make sure to put those resources in the comments so other people have the opportunity to leverage those resources to stay connected and cared for during this time. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Continue to tune in to everything that Water's Edge is offering each and every day through our daily online content. Love you guys. Easter's coming. It's going to be great.